Hey guys, this is Team Genetrix. We've got a Laval deck profile here. I've been running this deck for, I don't know, I'd say like 4 months now, something like that. And it's really, really good because like you go for Red Nova, and this card is ridiculously broken. So, I'll talk about some of the plays to get him out, and some other combos that I just now recently learned, actually just a little bit ago. So, yeah, I'll get started in here. So, alright, we run 3 Laval Volcano Handmaiden. She is basically the main tuner of the deck. This deck is mostly based on tuners. You've got, most of it's tuners for the monsters, but you've, basically what she does is allows you to get all the targets in your graveyard for rekindling when you want to get off your, Red Nova Dragon. So she is really awesome because you can send her to the graveyard, and what her effect does is when she's sent to the graveyard, well, there's another Laval, send another, you just got 3 more, and then you'd also send 1 more, so you're 1 card away from being able to get Red Nova on the field for graveyard targets, so that's why she is really good in this deck. You can't have her at anything less than 3. And now I just learned some really awesome plays with Laval Cannon. I did not use him nearly as much as I should have before, but I learned how incredible this card can be. He pulls off some incredible synchro plays because you can use her Laval Lakeside Lady's effect to banish yourself in another Laval to blow up one of your opponent's back row, and then with him you can go into some seriously awesome synchro plays. So this guy is one of my new favorite monsters in the deck. And then we've got 3 Lakeside Lady. She, once again, I don't use her effect as much as her effect isn't really that great. I mean, it's good, but I use it mostly just to get out Red Nova. So her effect is the blow up a back row. So it can be good, but in tight situations. But it also can hurt you because Red Nova can't be summoned without her. So good card. You need it. Then we're on to Flamebow Firedog. I really like this guy, but it seems to me that I can never get him to work, which is kind of upsetting, to say the least. But he can get you some awesome synchro plays, and to start your somewhat of a loop for your synchro plays with rekindling and other things like that. Then we got Laval Landlord. He's really, I never really attack with him. He's kind of just there to be there. He's a 21 beater, but it's mostly just for the synchroing again. So other than that, yeah. So that's it for my monster lineup. I'll show you the spells now. We've got 3 Rekindling. This card is busted. I'm kind of surprised it didn't get hit for March, even though Lavals aren't as... they were really never around all that much, but they're not nearly around as much as they were. So I'm kind of surprised, even though... I mean, now with the new Fire King deck, that can be ran in there, I think. It's in the structure deck, I know that much, but other than that, I don't really know much about it. But I know that this card is ridiculously broken because it takes that's the card you need to use for your Red Nova Dragon, your boss of the deck. So, really awesome card. And then this card is not legal yet. I'm waiting for Hidden Arsenal 7, I believe. I can't remember what the next one is, but I believe it's Hidden Arsenal 7 is when this card is going to be released. I can't remember. I can't remember when it's legal, but when it is, this card needs to be run. It can start off your plays with Handmaiden, sorry. It starts off huge plays, and you can literally get Red Nova in one turn with this card. You can do it first turn, and being able to do that is incredible. So that's a good card. Really broken card. And we got 3 Gold Sark. I use this card for synchro plays with Laval Cannon, and I use it to get your Rekindling. So that's a really safe card to play, in my opinion. Then we got 3 MST, just because back row really can hurt this deck, because bottomless really hurts this deck. So, because of Red Nova, and I suppose Chain Disappearance would. That's never happened to me, but Chain Disappearance would really hurt this deck. And then we got just a bunch of stable spells. Foolish Burial. It's just so if you don't have your Handmaiden, you have a free Handmaiden in the graveyard, so that's awesome. Book of Moon, just to stop your opponent's monsters, you know. Dark Hole, just pretty much to clear the field, you know, if you need to, if there's, I don't know what could, but if there's a monster better than Red Nova on the field on your opponent's side, Dark Hole that, and, you know, go from there. Heavy Storm, I just have a lot of back row hate, really. I've just never liked back row. I've faced too many decks that just stop you because they have such heavy back row, so I like Heavy Storm. And Monster Reborn, because you can reborn a Nova, and that's ridiculous. And I'll move on to the traps now. We've got 3 Dustling Blast. This card is MVP. It just destroys your opponent's field, and if you play it at correct timings, it can be your best friend. So awesome card. Then Return from Different Dimension, just because of Dustling Blast. So this can get you some synchro plays and whatever else you plan on doing. My main focus of the deck is just getting a Red Nova Dragon, because once that happens, you can almost guarantee yourself the game, unless they've got, you know, D-Prisons and stuff, which is really, really crappy. So another reason to run 3 MST. We got 2 Breakthrough Skill. I just recently added this card into the deck. It's just a broken card, really. I'm not really going to say much about it other than that, because it's just really busted. And then this is kind of a different card. I might take this out, but it's Kickfire. A very interesting card, just for some burn damage. I haven't used it yet because I just recently added it, but it seems like it would work out nicely. So, testing it out. The idea of it sounds awesome, but I haven't quite pulled it off. But it's a really, really good card. And then we've got 1 Compulse. That just, you know, stops boss monsters from hitting the field when you don't want them to, and anything else, really. I mean, you know. Then we've got 1 Mirror Force, just kind of a card that most decks run it. And if you're in a tight situation and you have a Mirror Force to sit on, you can feel safe. So then we got Torrential Tribute, and that will conclude the trap lineup. just to stop your opponent from swarming. So, yeah. And that's it for the traps. We've got 2 Red Nova Dragon. This card is incredible. It can't be destroyed at all unless it's removed from play. So, and this is not hard to get out at all. It doesn't take any effort, really. It's just an incredible card. So, and it works so well because most of the deck is tuners, and it gains 500 attack for each tuner in the graveyard. So, really good card. Got 2 Red Dragon Archfiend, just to get out your Red Nova Dragon. So that's it for that. 1 level Stenon. I like to have this at 2, but I can't seem to find my other copy of it. So, but that can start off some serious plays too. So that's a really great card. Laval Dragon. I like this card. It's just it can get your handmaiden into the graveyard when you need it to. So that's a pretty good card. 1 Laval Degrader. I used to have this in, but I took it out and I just put it back in tonight. So it's basically just another stun on, except not as good because it has to be destroyed to have its effect to activate. So stun on just has to be targeted by any card effect. This is another card I just added tonight. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Horse Prince. You can special summon a fire. When it's synchro summon, you can special summon a level 3 fire monster. So you can go into your Lakeside Lady, and then if you have other monsters on the field, you can synchro with them. So I like this card. I haven't used it yet, but really good. Flameville Urquizaz, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's just another synchro. I don't want to take out my other synchro monsters from my other deck, so I just put this guy in because he seemed alright. So I used to have him in there, but once again I took him out. And then for the last synchro of the deck, we've got 2 Laval Dragon. This card is basically the Bionic of the deck, and it really doesn't hurt you at all because it's just taken away from your graveyard, and it's not tough to get that back. So you shuffle 2 cards from your graveyard, 2 Laval monsters from your graveyard to send, so that's good. Send 1 card your opponent controls to the hand, I believe. It might be deck, but yeah, to the hand, sorry. So this is a really good card. And alright, that will conclude my deck profile. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I hope you liked it. This is Team Genetrix, and thanks for watching.